I'm committing to a 75-day challenge, and honestly, the first 4 days have been a complete game changer in ways that I didn't expect. Before we get into it, let me give you a little bit of a backstory. I'm Bree, I'm 31, and I've been kind of falling into this cycle of chronic burnout, constantly doom scrolling away and just finding any distraction possible to delay myself from achieving the goals and aspirations that I want to get to. I'm always feeling overwhelmed. And I feel like this past year specifically, I really have been just living on autopilot. Procrastination on 12, self sabotage 100. And that's why I created this challenge to really get my life together, take control of it, and kick those bad habits to the curb. I've always been a girl with big dreams. And about 4 years ago, I was presented with a health scare that completely shifted my perspective on life. And it put me in the path towards making changes to my life, big ones. I left my hometown. I left a narcissistic relationship. I enrolled at college at the age of 28 in a field I knew nothing about. Like, who does that? But now, fast forward, here I am. I've fallen in love, I've graduated, and honestly, I'm still stuck. I've fallen into this pattern of knowing where I should be, but just constantly wishing and hoping that I will get there without making the changes to do so. And that's where the 75-day challenge is coming from. I don't know if you've heard about it before, but there is a 75 hard challenge created by Andy Frisella, which I completed a couple years ago. And girl, that was the hardest thing I have done to this date, but I did it. I became the most locked in version of myself. I was the fittest I have ever been since probably high school. But this time around, I want something different. I've already shown myself that I can do things that are tough. But now it's all about building sustainability, about building something that I can carry into the long run for inevitably forever. I'm not chasing being shredded. I still want to live life. And I definitely want that ice cream cone after a long summer day. Okay. At the end of these 75 days, I want to not only look and feel happier, but I want to build a strong mindset that will help me propel forward into the dreams that I know I am meant for. I always had this passion for helping others, and I believe my purpose is to heal and to inspire people to make the most out of their lives. And I'm now seeing that maybe all the hardships that I went through were building me into somebody who can help other people get through theirs. Content creation and speaking in front of a camera is not new to me, so to say. I've been live streaming on Twitch for 5 years now, but this content is different. It's slower, it's intentional, and it's vulnerable. And I believe that vulnerability is where growth happens. And I believe that people should feel comfortable being themselves unapologetically. Starting something new like this isn't easy. And honestly, I'm kind of nervous. But the least I can do is show up and give it all I got. So, this series is going to be a weekly episode of me recapping what I went through as I progressed through this challenge. I'll be sharing things like what happened, what I struggled with, but still showed up, and ways that I can plan for the week to come. If you're feeling burnt out, stuck, wanting a change, or just know you're destined for more, I hope that this series reminds you that change does not have to be perfect. to be powerful. If you want to follow along, learn with me, or maybe even start something of your own, hit that subscribe button and let's connect. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time.